Hey guys, Steve here. Welcome back to another video.
As you might have noticed, I have been trying to start ant colonies that are temporary social parasites. There is of course the Formica sanguinea, which I have already shown in previous videos, but I have also been trying with parasitic Lasius species, like Lasius umbratus and Fuliginosus, which you might have seen in some of the intros of my videos. And oh boy, these ants have been giving me a real headache. I had a bit of success last year. I managed to get both a Lasius fuliginosus queen and a queen I believe to be Lasius umbratus paired with host ants. Back then, I didn't have the resources or the knowledge to ID this queen. Because of that, I can't say for certain it's Lasius umbratus, but it is highly likely. But that isn't really important to this story. What is important is that this queen started laying eggs. The larvae developed just fine. They pupated, but right before they emerge, the host ants kill the pupae. So no new ants emerge, and only the original host ants with the queen make up this colony. If you want to start a temporary social parasitic Lasius colony, there are in my opinion 3 difficulties. First of all, getting an ID. My god, this is awful. Genus Lasius is called in Dutch small node ants, because of the node on the petiole which is hidden between the thorax and the abdomen. This is one of the main identifying features. It is almost impossible to get a good enough picture of a living, moving ant's node to ID it. And the node itself is so tiny, so difficult. I both love and hate this process. Are you interested in watching me go through this process of identifying ants? If so, let me know in the comments and I will make a video about it. The second difficulty is pairing the parasitic queen with the host colony. Last year I thought I understood this part of the process, but now I don't get it anymore. More on this later. The third difficulty is getting the ants to raise the new workers of the queen species. Starting this year, I had some ideas on what to do, but I haven't had the chance to try them out. So I was planning to make 2 separate videos about those 2 steps of raising the colony, but things didn't really work out as I had hoped. This year, I started out by collecting as many parasitic queen ants as I could. I caught many Lasius umbratus queens. Yes, I did ID them this time, and I am 90% certain, but it's still a very difficult process to ID them. Then I paired these ants with host pupae, Lasius niger pupae. No workers, just pupae. This way there can't be any fighting. Hopefully the queen will open the pupae by herself, and then the workers will instantly exit. I also kept a few host workers in a test tube with some pupae. In case the queen can't open the pupae by herself, then I can give her one of those workers from the worker's test tube. This worker, if it's a fresh worker, will accept the queen faster and then open all the other workers. But all the queens would die within a week. I don't understand why. Some managed to open the pupae, they all had water and a drop of honey. It is not because of malnutrition. But a week later I tried again. This time, to try something different, I gave every queen 3 live host workers and some pupae. Yes, this will cause a little bit of fighting, but generally all ants will be fine. And indeed, at first there was a bit of panic, some aggression, but when I checked up on them an hour later, they were all fine. But again, all the queens died within a week. I don't know why. This is very odd. I also caught quite a few Lasius fuliginosus queens, which are a lot easier to ID. And I used the same methods of colony founding on these queens. but also no success. All queens died within a week. Then I caught 4 more of these queens. I tried to put them all together in one colony since they are polygynous. This means they can accept multiple queens in one colony. There was no fighting amongst the queens, which is a good sign. Then I introduced them to some host ants with pupae, which went well, but this time the last queen died 2 weeks after the introduction. I don't know why, but the queens keep dying. These are the same methods I used last year, and now they won't work. I don't understand why. To make matters even more strange, well, I already showed you my Lasius, probably Umbratus colony from last year, which I couldn't get to raise new workers. Well, I went on a 2-week vacation and I asked someone to take care of my ants when I was gone. So I came back and I was perplexed and I saw that there was this one yellow Lasius Umbratus worker running around in this colony. How can this be? Why does this happen when I'm gone? I am truly perplexed. There is only one worker, because there was only a single pupae when I left, so that is understandable. But why does this happen when I am on vacation? Their feeding schedule didn't change. Only thing different is that the curtains stayed down for 2 weeks. Does the increased darkness have something to do with it? I don't know. At the beginning of this year, I felt like I knew what to do, but now I feel like I know nothing at all. I was planning to make a tutorial-like video, which is easy to follow for anyone who wants to replicate what I do. But now I end up with this mess of a video where even I don't know what to conclude. I am going to keep trying. I will keep you up to date on how this saga continues. If you also want to see what happens next, you should consider subscribing. If you have any clues on what to do or what might have happened, please let me know in the comments. Anyhow, I'm out. See you again another time.